Anyone who has a blog or is active in social media has probably run across the problem where um, they have multiple accounts to manage. And sometimes, for example, when you're logged into Twitter, you would have to log out and then log back in. But what I want to propose to you is that there's an easier way to manage your content marketing using Gmail and Chrome. First of all, Gmail accounts are free and they come with dozens of great apps. Chrome allows for multiple logins, each with their own unique identity, and it's easy to switch back and forth between these profile logins. So let me show you what I mean. Here's my personal Gmail account and what I would consider to be my main Gmail account. And here is a blog that I have that talks about bright, shiny objects, which is basically anything that I'm interested in personally that does not fall into my business category, which is search and local search engine optimization. So um, the way that I have achieved this is that I go into my settings in Google Chrome, and there's something that you probably have not noticed before, and that is that you can manage other people. Now, these other people can be you. They can be all kinds of different Gmail accounts that you've logged into. And in this one particular browser, I'm logged into about 20 or 25. So I'll show you how this works. So here I am. Um, I'm in Google News right now, and I'm looking at a topic that is interesting to me. So let's say I come across a good article like this. Now, I want to share this on my blog, but I don't want to have to, um, I don't want to have to, uh, like log out of this browser, log back in, so forth and so on. So one of the things that I could do, I could copy this and go here and say paste and go. And I don't know how I can make this, clear enough, but this is a totally separate instance. I do have the same folders for bookmarks. But for example, here you can see that I have different sets of extensions in both browsers depending on what it is that I need. So this is a totally separate instance of um, it's kind of like having your own, like a whole new computer. So this is my my business side. This is my personal side. If I click the Twitter button here, I'm going to do it in both places so you can see. So if I click the Twitter button on the left window, it would want to share the articles in my business account, which I don't want. And if I go over here, it would want to share this in my personal account, which I do want. So I'm going to go ahead and here I'm just going to share this. And now, instead of accidentally posting something personal to my business account, I am posting this to my personal account. So again, let's take a look at this. I'm going to get out of here and close this window. So another way that I could do this, because my monitor is large enough to work side by side, I could drag this URL over into the other window. And from here, I could post this article. Okay, so I'm going to click Twitter. The window pops up over on the left-hand side, so I'm going to drag it over here so it makes more sense. And I always use Buffer for sharing. So I'm going to add this to Buffer. You might be wondering why I'm putting in #3. Any tweet to which I add #3 will automatically be posted to my website as well, but that's a topic for another day. So I'm going to share that and then get out of here. When I have, when I'm signed into multiple browsers, I can also do something like this. I can right click and say open the link as, and I can open it as any of these other things. So I'm going to share this to Bright Shiny Objects, and you'll see that this article will open in that tab. So if you've ever run into the problem of having to, and this doesn't look like the same article that I clicked. Let me try this again. I know for a fact that it works. So here we go. Okay. So I can tweet this or share it. One of the other cool things, especially like, for example, about a New York Times article in particular, I have a sharing tool called Multipress that allows me to share between multiple websites. Okay, so it's not configured. Let me just do this real quickly. I can set this up so that okay, and now I'm going to go back here and I will try again. So I want to post this to my Bright Shiny Objects blog. And this will activate something called Press This. And because the New York Times is the New York Times, they have a special format for posting their content, which actually looks quite good on a curation website. So I'm going to switch over to the standard editor, and I'm going to change the post type. And I'm going to look and see if this belongs in any special categories, and then I go ahead and click Publish. And in just a second, we'll see the post. Now notice that this also said that the post was published and shared on my Facebook page, my Google Plus page, and Path. So I can go ahead and click this, and you're going to see what that article looks like, both on a single post page and on the main page. So just to summarize, these features, having multiple Gmail accounts that are free, along with dozens of great apps, combined with Chrome, make it very easy to switch back and forth between these profile logins and to keep your world organized and straight when you're pursuing thought leadership through a blog and or social media. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. This is a very important topic, but I don't know that I did as good a job as I should have in explaining it. Thanks for watching.